welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Atlanta Braves. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. At the plate, O'Neal Cruz.
Leading off tonight for Pittsburgh, the center fielder, O'Neal. Cruz.
Fastball for a strike. And the home opener is underway. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Luis Robert now. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Rodon, in his 10th season, he features a four-seam fastball. Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. So 1 out, nobody on. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Brian Reynolds. And that one in the air center field. Harris brings it in. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And here is Isaac Paredes. Hit in the air out to center field. Harris pulls that one down, and that is that. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. Back at Truist Park, today's starting pitcher, Garrett Crochet. What do we have on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Now in for the Braves, Elly De La Cruz. Swing and a miss as he was late.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Elly happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
Center field. Cruz moving under it. That's out number 2. Here is Matt Olson. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now he steps off the rubber. Outside, and it's 3-2. And that's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So 2 down. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Top of the second at the plate for Pittsburgh, Vinny Pasquantino.
Vinny Pasquantino.
Rodon back to work. On the ground, out to short. Tosses across to first. 1 out in the second. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Will Smith.
That's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now at the plate, Brenton Doyle. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Man at first, 1 away. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Harris snags it, out number 2.
Batting 8, the second baseman.
Luis Garcia, the next Pirate to hit. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Smith, the runner at first with 2 gone. The 1-1 is fouled off.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Ozuna settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at Truist Park, home of the Braves since 2017. These fans didn't experience a home postseason game a year ago, but the Braves did qualify as a wild card team before getting swept by the Padres.
0-1.
Yeah, that was a tough series for Atlanta. They played a doubleheader for seeding purposes the day after the regular season was scheduled to finish.
No balls, 2 strikes.
fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The Braves did reach the postseason, but they had to fly cross-country to Petco Park to play the Padres. Plus, they lost Chris Sale going into the final weekend of the season. That was a tough blow.
Yeah, no doubt. Injuries were a huge part of the Braves story in 2024. Everyone is hoping for better luck this season, that's for sure.
And it looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's there with a leadoff double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
And he deals. Up the middle. And it's through for a hit. Naylor around third. He comes across to score, and the Braves tie it up. And he's going to get to second with nobody out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's going to be Spencer Steer. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
That one inside.
Ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, that's the kind of moment that you have to produce a very productive at bat. And at worst case scenario, you move that base runner up to third, but not even putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. He's going to have to sit on that one for a couple of innings.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Robert snags it on the run.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Michael Harris, the second, in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. In the air, right side. Doyle sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So now to the plate for Atlanta. Elly De La Cruz. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. And that's down and away.
They tried to get him to go.
1 ball, 2
chase
strikes
the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Robert moves under it. Brings it in, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Zach Neto. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. You know, these Pirates definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And the batter now, Luis Robert Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Bounce to third. Steer. Zips it across. 2 gone. Brian Reynolds here. Flying to center his first time.
Brian Reynolds.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one ripped. Reaches down, makes the catch. Back here in Atlanta, set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023. And I think he might hold that record for a while.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that skips in the dirt.
Strikes.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Checks his swing, now an appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. Here's the pitch to Olsen. And takes low for ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
On the ground, a second, might be two. Neto for one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Swings through that.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Tied up here in the early going. Squirts away a little bit. Tag, safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch. Fastball is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's Josh Naylor. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-1's the count.
And that one clips the corner.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
That one missed.
2-2 the count.
Got him swinging. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Paredes, 26 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. And that one is lifted in the air. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. One away. Vinny Pasquantino, the next Pirate to hit. Grounded out to short in his first trip.
Vinny Pasquantino.
Pitch misses there, and that is ball one. And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away. You get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Base knock center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Rodon ready. Here comes. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Doyle swings through it for strike one. And it stays fair. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The relay throw.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. They really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but he just barely sneaked in there.
And the batter now, Luis Garcia. No swing, just held it back there. The 1-0. Line drive, and there's a base hit to right field. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Now here is Zach Neto. Breaking ball inside. Ball one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Smith at third. Doyle over at second. Garcia at first. One gone. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
2-1.
Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball. One at second. On to Olsen. That's two. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom four, and now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Inside. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Base hit center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Steer in the box now. Take strike one. Swing and a foul out of play.
I'm so glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And there's one down. Tyro Estrada to the plate. Flying to left his first time.
Estrada.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1's the count. 8-2.
Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Got him. Ricky Holiday with the call. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris the second. He's 0 for 1.
Harris.
And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. We go to the top of the fifth. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Rodon back to work. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1.
You know, these Pirates doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice. So they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
To the right side. Here's the tag, and he's out. So here's Robert now. He's already homered in this game.
Now batting, left fielder Luis Roberts.
Swing and a miss.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
In the air out towards right center. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's 2 down. Now a chance for Ryan Reynolds. 0 for 2 in this one.
Reynolds.
Pitch misses there. And that's ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed. That one finds the zone. Now 2-1. Swing and a ground ball. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
1 for 2. Pirates with a new arm on the mound. Justin Tomba.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Calls it in, 2 away. Here's Matt Olson
now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
And that one pulled foul. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That's down and in. A slider missed. And there's a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back at Truist Park, all set for the top of the 6th. Leading off, Isaac Paredes. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time, so they get the first out of the inning. Vinny Pasquantino, the next Pirate to hit. This one popped up. Steer. He's got it. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Will Smith, the next Pirate to hit. He's 2 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Late on that fastball.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Nope,
next
down.
offering is downstairs. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. Gone. He'll touch them all. And they add a run. It's 3-1. 2 outs, nobody on. Up next for the Pirates, Brenton Doyle. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Shoots a line drive single into right center. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, but he's in there easily.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Harris makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the 6th. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate.
Ozuna.
That one the other way, and a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Naylor, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the
1
zone.
ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is down low. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch is inside, and the count is 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, no outs. Jonah Heim digs in now. In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
The 0-2. Ground ball to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. And that is a big first out. Spencer Steer next up for the Braves.
The 3rd baseman.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
That's in there. Strike 1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a slider misses down and away. Ozuna, the lead runner, out at second. Naylor over at first with 1 away. Pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Slider got him for strike 3.
Second base.
Tyro Estrada next up for the Braves. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Now 1-1. 2 on, 2 outs. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Off the mark there. They're down 3-1. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes the grab, and that is the inning. Top of inning number 7. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto. Well struck left field, and it's caught for the out.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Cruz now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
0-1's the count.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And down on strikes he goes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And now it's Luis Robert.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 57, Drew Rasmussen.
And that is out of play. Rasmussen, 29 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2018. And that's downstairs and outside. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. Going, gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 4-1. Next is the Pirates DH, Brian Reynolds. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That's long gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 5-1. Isaac Paredes will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. That one down the line. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in.
The batter, the first baseman, Vinny.
So runner at second. Second, 2 down. Vinny Pasquantino, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 3. Broken bat, and it's popped up. De La Cruz makes the play, and that is that. Bottom of the 7th, now in for the Braves. Michael Harris the 2nd.
Michael Harris.
On the mound now for the Pirates, Robert Garcia.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Outside. Caught him looking for the K. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Elly De La Cruz.
De La Cruz.
In the air, center field. Garcia makes the catch. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases. It's 5-2. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Two down, base is empty, but one run across. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. He goes down looking. And we're back. We're at the top of the eighth. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. Chop to third. Gets it to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brenton Doyle. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
The batter, number 2.
Luis Garcia, the next to hit.
Garcia.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. Throw cut off to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Stepping in, Zach Neto. First pitch, not close. Late with the swing there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off. He was late. Second and third, one away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Yeah, don't need much damage. Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base.
The left fielder,
Luis Robert Jr., the next Pirate to hit. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And misses inside. That's off the mark. 2 balls and a strike.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
So they're all loaded up.
2 strikes.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Jeff Hoffman.
Now pitching for Pittsburgh, number 23, Jeff Hoffman.
Ball 1, no strikes. There's a swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Here's Josh Naylor. And that one a little below the knees. 1-0. And another ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And there's the strike. And there's a ball. 1 out, base is empty. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Time in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And that's in for a strike. Just missed. That misses the zone. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that's outside of this ball 4, and he's on base. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Spencer Steer. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. First pitch misses.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Next pitch is downstairs.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
There's a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down and up.
Pasquantino. Neto for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play, and that'll do it. Back at Truist Park, we go to the 9th. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH. Brian Reynolds.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 75, Robert Suarez.
And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
That one hammered center field. Harris makes the grab, 1 away. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Isaac Paredes. 1 for 4 with a double. There's a swing and a drive. That's bad. And that one's gone. A massive home run. And they add on. It's 6-2. 1 out, bases empty. Vinny Pasquantino, the next Pirate to hit. Fought off foul. One out, bases empty, and a run in here at the top of the 9th. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 1 down, bases empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 outs, bases empty. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Will Smith. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo homer. It's now 6-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 9th. And now Thairo Estrada. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Yohan Duran.
Number 59, Yohan Duran.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
That misses the zone. It's 2-2. This to third, and it stays fair.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes.
batting,
Just one of those
center
seeing
fielder,
high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Now, Michael Harris the second. Calls it in, and there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra
Now
bases
batting,
for sure.
the
If the
shortstop,
pitcher's his friend,
Ellie.
he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Estrada, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Nice grab. There's one.
He's out.
To first, not in time. Great effort there. The Braves down to their last out. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Ellie on his way to second. Swing and a miss. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. Man on second, 2 down. Tap foul at the plate. This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long